Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this the North America Roundtable Tournament. After Game 1, all games will be exclusively streamed on Trovo. But we'll be doing 3 Star Wars skin giveaways, and it will be exclusively done on Trovo. So make sure you get on the Trovo link after this first game. But I'm so excited. This game's going to be A77 versus Team Sexi. If you want the Darth Vader skin, if you don't want the Darth Vader skin, you can pick 3 giftable skins of your choice in the game. And without further ado, I'm going to send it back to our 3 amazing casters today. Dave, AssassinDave, Liz, and Zane. So, see you guys later.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back. How's everybody doing today? How are you? How are you, Zane? Great. How are you, Liz?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Can't wait for today's matches. We got best out of 5, the grand final for the North America Roundtable, fighting for the $2,000 US or the $1,000. Which one's gonna be? I mean, Zane, we're talking about this before the stream begins. So, which team are you favoring today? Which team do you want to win?
Well, we already saw this matchup before, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Where A77 versus Team Sexi, and A77 did take that win 2-1. But Team Sexi has been, you know, they had a lot more games in the loser bracket. They had the ability to practice, and of course, I'm kind of biased because they have 2 BTK members, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Because the A77 is a strong team.
What about you, Liz?
I'm actually leaning a little bit towards A77, even though Zane is here, because I've seen A77 perform very stable. Like they're performing really well, like for a long time, and I feel like they practice as a team every day. So I feel like they might just have a little bit of an edge over Team Sexi, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah,
and you know,
go ahead.
Go both ways.
Yeah. With that being said, guys, the first game ban pick between these 2 teams are already underway. So let's quickly jump into the game. Here we go.
Your team is banning.
So we have Kaja and Roger being banned. Now, I was actually trying to get the team's opinion on Nathan to see if they want to play Nathan. Nathan's actually busted right now. I saw Zane playing quite a bit on his stream last night. So what do you think about Nathan, Zane?
I like him a lot. It feels, you know, he doesn't have a lot of mobility, but it makes up for it with all the damage he has. I feel like he's just a little bit too new, and he's kind of hard to play, so I don't think any team is going to risk that here.
Do you think?
I think they're just going to stick to what they're comfortable with.
Yeah, I think, by the way, Nathan is still banned in this tournament, so they're probably...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, so they can't pick it. But Liz, have you tried Nathan at all?
I tried the new mode where you have 5 Nathans on each side. I tried that new mode. I feel like its damage is really good. I'm just a little bit confused about how to use his ult.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I don't know. I don't get like, the purpose of it.
I actually find out. I was playing him in practice mode quite a bit, but that's not the focus of today's stream. Let's first take a look at the first game ban pick between Area77 and Team Sexi. Team Sexi on the blue side and Area77 on the red side.
Your team
Benedetta, Lunox, and Roger, Hardy, and Kaja. And we might even see Saber coming up because that's exactly what they banned last time, with the exception of Hardy. Because yesterday, Area77 was banning Selena instead of Hardy, but Kaja and Saber were their go-to for 2 games. So, what do you guys think about this game? Are you gonna ban Saber again?
I think possibly, and I'm also considering if Team A77 is gonna consider banning this Pharsa or taking the Pharsa away from Nicolette, as teams yesterday have struggled repeatedly against Nicolette's Pharsa. So I'm curious to see if we're gonna see Pharsa again today.
Yeah, Zed, what do you think about that Saber ban, by the way? Like, why is this hero so prioritized right now on ban?
They've been doing that to me as well in ranked. I see a lot of, even besides the tournament, they banned Saber in ranked. It's such a strong hero right now. Side lane or jungle, it can be flexed, multiple roles, and with the new penetration calculations, it just made him so much better. Also, the new War Axe. You see a lot of heroes becoming really strong all of a sudden because of the War Axe. So, it's a pretty good ban.
Yeah. I mean, it does counter a lot of heroes. But again, I was discussing with Liz yesterday. If I was playing, I would just play Hanzo to counter Saber. Saber counter all assassins. Go ahead.
I think Hanzo is one of the heroes that can counter Saber because of how he can move away from his ult.
Yeah.
Also Lilia. I would say Lilia is good against Saber.
I think the most important thing is Saber will never get in range of Hanzo. It's really hard for Saber to get in range of Hanzo's body. Whereas all the other assassins, like Hayabusa, when Hayabusa jump on Hanzo's body, you can't even see Haya. Like, because he's gonna turn himself invulnerable with ultimate, so you won't even show on minimap. So you probably die before you're like, oh crap, I just died. So let's take a look at the picks so far. Mathilda being first pick, and then you have Ling and Axborg. What do y'all think about the early Ling pick?
I think they just want to take it away from best player because they know he's a really good Ling player. And also, A77 isn't too bad themselves on Ling. It's more just, I feel, to get rid of best player's comfort pick.
Right. Liz, what about you?
I feel like I've seen Ling and Roger getting banned consistently yesterday, so maybe it's also because they want to take it instead of giving it to the other side or getting it banned. And also I feel like Ling is really good against a lot of the marksman picks that can come up. I feel like in this game, I expect best player to possibly play an assassin against this Ling.
Yeah, I mean there's still, so far we see one possible counter, which is Chow. If you look at the entire set of Team Sexi, they have quite a bit of quad controls. Same as A77, right? You already have Popo and Koopa. That's number one, and Axborg just can be more annoying, especially against a lot of fighters in lane. Axborg, regarding this pick, obviously we see a lot of Axborg in the jungle, but right now in North American Roundtable Tournament, we mainly see Axborg on the side lane. So, I mean, I want to talk about this pick particularly again. I mean, Zane, why do you think Axborg just all of a sudden resurfaced back to the meta? Because he was just, you know, went to the dumpster for quite a long time.
Yeah, like I said, Dave, with the new War Axe item, a lot of heroes just all of a sudden started becoming super, super strong because that item is so dominating. Like Saber, like Axborg, since he just gets so much bonus movement speed from that, and it really, the damage just starts adding up. It mostly is side lane, like you said, but jungle too is just so irritating to deal with.
Yeah.
Such a good hero right now.
And look at the current bans. Alice, go ahead.
I mean, I feel like we actually seen more success with Axborg on the jungle in the previous days. This is the first day where best player was playing Axborg jungle against A77.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. It was doing quite well for them. Yeah.
Yeah,
and it was surprising.
So far we have Alice, Lancelot, Chang'e, and Lilia ban. Quite interesting with the Lancelot ban, to be honest. They must be kind of impressed with how best player played Lancelot yesterday.
Yeah, I guess so. And that's probably why they picked. It goes well with the Ling early pick, so now they can start banning out the jungler best player because he still has to get his, and there's just so many jungle bans right now. Roger, Land, Saber, Harley kind of, and then they took away Axborg and Ling, so he can't jungle with those. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls Granger out here, to be honest with you, because he did play it yesterday, and there's just not many really good jungle picks up anymore.
The only thing that's probably available right now is Granger or Yi Sun-shin. I'd say Yi Sun-shin is still viable here. Better than something like Bruno, I'd say.
Yeah. Ooh,
Hayabusa got it open.
Hayabusa, do you think Hayabusa is a good pick over here? He doesn't have problem killing Ling or Axborg or Popo. I mean, the only person you probably can is Kagura. At the same time, it's very unlikely that Kagura's gonna be caught alone, you know, by herself most of the time. So, but overall, Hayabusa, just like Zane was pointing out, I think with the War Axe change, everything is just so good now, all the assassins. So, still, like, Hayabusa can snowball better. Oh, was Lapu on the side? Which draft do y'all like better?
I think they're both pretty strong, to be honest. I don't think I can choose a favorite. I like both of them.
I think I prefer Sexi's draft a little bit, actually. I like the Matilda pick as tank, and also the Esme. I feel like Esme is decent in this game. then again, they're lacking CC on the side of Team Sexy.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Nicolette can play the Farsa today, since, like we were saying yesterday, she was doing really, really good on that versus Pretty Boys. She was causing a lot of issues for them.
Yeah, even in the game after, but yesterday, most of the teams that she went against used Marksman as their core hero. But in this game, I don't know how her Farsa is gonna do against this Ling.
Yeah, she'll probably end up getting targeted a lot from Ling. Especially, you know, they have Lapu as well, X-Borg, so she's gonna have to deal with all this dive. Maybe the Mathilda could help out with that, but we'll have to see.
Also, this CAG draft, I feel like this CAG is better drafted than yesterday. CAG is really good against Farsa, especially in the late game.
And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and step into the first game between Team Sexy and Area 77 to fight for the king spot of the North America Roundtable Tournament. On the blue side, we do have Team Sexy, Mathilda, Chow, Farsa, Esmeralda, and Hayabusa. On the red side, we have Axborg, Ling, Popo, Kagura, and Lapu, played by Area 77. I'm your caster, AssassinDave. With me, the two beautiful, beautiful people, Liz and Zane. Pretty peaceful early game so far, except for mid.
Yeah. Seeing people helping zone out a little bit on the Matilda. I realized in the tournaments we've seen, there's barely any early game in base besides the game where best player played X-Borg.
Ooh, it looks like Ling just voluntarily gave up that River Lethal Wonder. I mean, the current Zane, like, how many? Obviously you're a jungle main, so can you walk through the viewer through the new jungle rotation? Like, what is it important to contest a Lethal Wonder? What do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Sometimes it is, unless you really lose the early game really hard, in which case, I don't know, maybe this Ling felt that they just couldn't win the early game 3v3, and that's why he decided to back off. But it is pretty good because it helps your mage reach level 4 a lot faster.
Yeah.
And then the mage will be level 4 for the turtle fight, and if you have that over the enemy team, it's huge.
Oh, best player did end up getting that little camp right here, jumping in with the ultimate, finding the Popo really low, and he will secure the first blood. Kagura try to get himself away. Esmeralda make himself into the team fight, but Team Sexy opening up the series with a dub. Top side.
The Popo was there by himself, and it looks like Esme is about to get caught.
Best player on Hayabusa. I mean, am I just like sleeping on his Haya? What's going on?
I think it's better that he played Haya instead of Granger, because he's definitely way more comfortable on the assassin.
And also, what do you think, Zane, about the turtle swap for tower? We see like every single game
honestly, yeah, I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't like that too much. I don't feel like it's worth it for Team Sexy here, because then they get their blue invaded as well, and honestly, I don't know, I just don't really...
Farsa coming with ultimate, Hayabusa trying to jump in. Once again, Popo Kuba won't be the target. Killing spree goes to the best player, and he's popping off.
He had 2,000 gold lead already. Only 3 minutes into the game, and he did get his blue invaded, but now he's trading it for their red.
Hayabusa might be too cocky right here, trying to get himself away. One more shadow, he is going to get himself to safety. Not so fast. Merciless will find a beautiful knockup, a stun into the flicker over there to get that one taken care of, and they will put entire Team Area 77 back on the map. Top lane. Merciless trying to get himself away. Not gonna happen. Shark and Chicken will make sure to send this guy back to the black and white screen, avenge his teammates. Popo and Kuba does come to the top side to defend his tower here. A little bit of bite on the Chicken, but Chicken is gonna be pretty healthy still. So Liz, what's your outlook so far about the game?
Well, I feel like right now both teams are trading objectives a little bit. Looks like they traded the turtle for that tower, but I feel like I agree with what Zane was saying.
Ooh,
And this
Chow with the kick. Yona, beautiful ult plus flicker to make sure Ling get kicked back, including Farsa on top of it. Hayam jumping in with the ultimate, already taking one down. He's looking for the second one. In the end, he will just take what he can and get out safely. And Team Sexi comes off on top one more time. Speaking of, come off on top. Povo Kuba have to pop the flicker just to get himself away, living with a sliver of health.
I feel like there's not much room for Ling to engage in the previous team fights. I haven't seen Ling doing that much overall. I think the only one that got a kill was Merciless.
Woo. I mean, okay, so back to what we're saying. Oh, Hayabusa jumping in, a little bit more damage, but can't quite find anything else. Turtle's coming up. So then, like, back to what we were saying about the trade. You said you didn't like it, but which side do you favor? The side would take the tower or the side would take the turtle if they trade?
I think I might like the turtle trade more, because I don't know. It's kind of important for the jungler to go back into their jungle.
Yeah,
I feel, and he was just
speaking
so
of that,
far.
Hayabusa does get taken down. The monster has been shut down, but at what cost? Double kill goes to Yona on the side lane. Chow, Expert jumping in, finding the damage with the ultimate. Getting chicken very low, not low enough for the kill though, and he will survive somehow. Wow. As Ling will have to get himself away. Expert taking low, killing spree goes down to the Chow, and he's dominating this game.
Wow, Team Sexi really popping off with their early game. I didn't expect their early game to be so aggressive. That Haya getting all the kills.
I mean, there's so much action. We're trying to get some analysis, but then there's so much action happening. And we expected the series to be like this aggressive, you know, so it's good. I actually like it. So much action going on. Top lane. Level up, definitely want to get his tower though.
Damage.
The kid comes in with Farsa's ultimate. Mega kill goes to Chow. Team Sexi is putting the pedal to the metal. Putting the metal to the pedal to the metal. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. My English is not the best.
Taking a bot lane, trying to 2v1.
And they got it. They got it. So, Zane, do you think Team Area 77 is still in this game?
There's a chance for sure that they do make a comeback, yeah, especially after that kill on Chicken, and they also got one of the bot towers. It might even push it second. It looks like they're gonna get 2 free towers off of that.
Yeah.
And the gold lead, I mean, it's not that big, especially after they get this. It's only gonna be about 1,000.
Yeah, a beautiful, beautiful swap on the tower, on the objectives over there. Shark can make his way to the bottom lane. Just find a little bit of poke. The ultimate will connect onto Ling now. A little bit too far for him to continue chasing there. Export will teleport away to safety. Meanwhile, Midland will able to jump in for the ult for a little bit of damage onto the Kagura. Able to jump away safely. Merciless on the side, looking to find a little bit of poke. Pobokuma does activate the ultimate. That means he's not going to have it for the next 30 seconds or so. I mean, Liz, walk us through what the goal difference means right now for both sides. Are you there?
My
Liz?
mic. My mic was my bad. It looks like on Team Sexi's side, Cho has the most gold actually. Yuna doing really well in this game. He actually landed a lot of important kicks onto the lane. And it seems like Ling just hasn't gotten an opportunity to go in and kill this Farsa. I don't think that this Ling can even go with this Farsa because this Batota is always zoning the enemies out. And with the gold differences, I think Haya is pretty farmed. And Zane, which hero like Hayabusa or Ling do you think is better for the late game?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think they both could do really well late game.
Esmeralda though, before Esmeralda's 1 versus 4, and he'll pay with his life! The turtle does get taken down by Team Sexi, but at what cost? Esmeralda won't go down, and now the second target, it's gonna be that Farsa. Lee jumping in with the ultimate, finding quite a bit of damage on the entire side of Team Sexi. Hayabusa jumping in, the ultimate damage is ready! He will not find a kill, however, with everybody able to run away with a little bit of HP left.
It's actually surprising seeing Nicolette do, I mean, we were worried about all the assassins, right? Especially the Ling, but she's doing quite well, I feel. She hasn't even died once yet, and she's still landing her ults pretty nicely, I feel.
Yeah.
So, she's doing pretty good on that.
Oh, Farsa, speaking of doing pretty good, Hayabusa will finally be taken out one more time. Esmeralda jumping in, but Ling has his eyes bullseye target set on the far side. He wants to get this guy killed. But it's just a little too slow to the finger as Nicolette will be able to slip away from that engage. Ling on the side though, trying to engage on Chicken. Or maybe the other way around as mid lane tier 1 tower. From Team Sexy will not stand any longer. What a beautiful, beautiful catch on the Hayabusa.
I feel like Team A77 is actually pulling themselves back on the map. This lane never even died throughout this whole game.
Yeah, Chao look at the kick though.
There's too many failed invades.
Kagura jumping in with the ultimate shutdown goes to Chao. He will be finally taken out. Chicken had to pop that Purify to get himself to safety. But this time he might not survive. Double kill goes to the mid lane of Area 77. She's no longer just a team fight facilitator as he now switched to a team fight decider. Hype with a jumping in, finding an equalized kill onto this export. Lean popping the ult, get himself away. Living with Slipper of House. Nicolette trying to find a position to continue to do damage. And can't quite connect. Maybe I'll hold my thoughts for a second. Shark jumping in. Look at that damage though. Hayabusa will find another kill onto the Popom Koopa. Merciless. The Dust active the ultimate to defend the tier 1 tower. He will hold the line for now. But what a chaotic trade on both sides.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of messy team fights from both sides. I feel like that invade on the blue really got them a little bit behind for Team Sex. They were doing so well in the early game.
Alright, hold that thought.
Right now,
hold that thought. Ling can activate the ultimate. He did get the blue buff though. Hayabusa on the side, didn't have O anymore. Farsa will find kill number 1. He's looking for kill number 2. Can't quite find it. Ling will jump away just in time. He has not died a single time just yet to show you. Meanwhile, all the same time, top lane, Merciless will get kicked. The lifesteal will keep him alive for now. Is looking to fight back, not gonna happen. Both sides retreat. In the mid lane, we'll see a little bit more action. Chicken will be shoot up, bite up, and taken low and taken down. Mid tier 1 tower will be taken out in the end. It's a 1-2-1 across the map. But tier 1 tower on both sides will no longer exist.
Ling always living, walking away with inches from his death, like always slipper of health left. It just seems that it's really hard to catch his Ling right now.
I mean, yeah, Zane, back to the question, like, you think Ling and Haya on the same farm, like, into the late game? Like, or, let me change to a different question. Who do you think Ling should really focus on? Still gonna be the Farsa or someone else?
I feel like that's the only person he can focus this game right now because he can't go for the Chow. Mathilda's too tanky. Esmeralda's too tanky.
Yeah, and speaking of Esmeralda, he will find a kill onto this beastie mid laner from Area 77. Export will find the ultimate. Doing quite a bit of damage. Ling coming in with the ult. He will find damage, a little bit of damage, but he'll get ultimate Hayabusa. And he will be taking out 0-2 trade to the favor of Team Sexy. And now they're gonna move on to the Lord to continue their continue their control in this entire game.
Yeah, best player's doing really well this game. I feel like the only mistakes he's done so far is the invades. Like he invaded red buff early game, which got him killed by Lapu, and he invaded the blue earlier, which got him killed as well.
Yeah.
He's playing very well this game though, except for those 2 invades.
You know, if you're looking for, they say if you're looking for assassin jungler in NA, well, if you're looking for Saber, you gotta go watch MOBA Zane. But if you're looking for, if you're looking for anything else, best player is not even streaming, so just go watch Dave. Poor best player. You know, if you wonder, like North America need to have more streamers, like to play the game and stream. I know a lot of BDK members are actually streaming at this point.
Yeah, Cardi started streaming recently. Right now it's just me, Cardi, and I mean, I guess Basic, yeah.
Yeah. Did you tell them to stream, Zane? Like, or like, did they just want to do it?
I told Cardi for a while now, and then he actually, it's funny because from the money that he got from NACC, he bought like a whole new setup.
Oh, wow. Before that, top side, Farsa's ultimate coming down. The Lord will charge in. The high ground tower is turned to shambles. Hybla jumping in. He'll get knocked up. He'll jump back. Merciless coming in, find quite a bit of damage onto this best player, who will have to be forced to use the ultimate. Ling jumped in with the ult. He can't quite find any luck, and he'll have to retreat. Chicken taking a lot of damage. A top lane high ground tower has already gone down. Means entire Area 77 has to go back to defense. And they would make sure other high ground tower have to stay alive to give himself the best chance to win this game.
I feel like at this point, it seems like this Esme is actually doing a lot. This Esme is so tanky, it's really hard for Ling to kill anyone on the side of Team Sexy. And I'd say this game right now is gonna go towards Team Sexy. Don't see a huge chance of A77 coming back from this game.
Yeah. I mean, Zen, what's your thoughts about all this? What do you think Area 77 need to do in order to have a chance to come back?
It's gonna be really hard, right? Because Team Sexy is gonna start freezing the waves. As you can see, Chicken's at top, but he's not touching that wave. Farsa's at mid, but she's not touching it. Same with Chow at bot lane. It's gonna be really hard for them to come back in gold at this point. It's good for them that they only lost one high ground, but I don't know if they can survive the next Lord if Team Sexy gets that. So most likely they're gonna try to fight the next Lord. I would say that's really the only chance of coming back in this game, I feel. With an 8k gold deficit, it'd be really hard to win the Lord fight though.
Yeah, but before that, a little bit of 4-man, 5-man rotation on the top lane. Trying to find a little sneaky play. Ling realized he cannot really do anything to this Esmeralda. I mean, is that something what Chicken does now? Just build full tank? Last time he played Chow and he also built full tank.
Yeah, I noticed that. The Chow side lane full tank, and it was really, really tanky. Like, he tanked more damage than Shark, actually, on Kufra.
Yeah. It was so tanky. And I think their team was confused on who to focus on. Farsa's gonna zone them away. Mercer jump in. The target's gonna be Farsa. Low skill player will be chewed off from the wall. He tried to get himself away. He doesn't have the blue, though. Running out of energy as we speak. Gonna be forced to pop the ult any second now. Able to jump onto the wolf for now. Export taking a lot of damage in the front line. Hayabusa still in pursuit onto this Ling. Ultimate coming off. This might be it. Highest ultimate is coming out. And he issues the ultimatum. The price is death. Farsa jumped in for another kill onto the mid laner of A77. This might just be the game. Merciless jumping in, but he can't find any target. Despite his best effort, he will have to retreat back to base. Export is just struggling to hold the line for now, and the entire Team Sexy take the entirety of that fight.
Man, and that Esme with that immortality already. It's like the teams wanted a pause at this moment.
Okay, well let me check in. We're having some technical issues right here, but right now Lin without buff going against Haya. You see how patient best player was. Like, he just waited for Ling to pop the ult before he ults. This is really a skill match up. Like, on top of it, it's really like who is more farmed, right? Who can force who to use ult first. Like, if Haya ults and then Ling ult afterwards, it's usually Ling wins. But it's the other way around. That's a different story. So overall,
yep. Best players, he's playing so well this game, actually. This is the best I've seen him throughout this whole tournament. I mean, it's good for him that it's on the finals. But yeah, this is the best game I've seen from him.
Liz, what's your thoughts on best player?
I think I've seen him do pretty well yesterday on that Lancelot, and this Haya is definitely, he did really well in the early game. I haven't seen so much early game aggression from best player in the previous matches, but today he's really shining off on that Haya. And this game, I expected more rotation from A77 in the early game, but I think Team Sexy, they just each player played really well. I think they played to their best. And look at Shark. Shark hasn't died once this entire match.
I mean, you guys
Esme building.
Go ahead. Sorry. No, I was just saying you guys are all focused on the best player on the Haya. Like, my focus was on the Chow. Did you see how accurate those kick?
Yeah, I was about to say the Chow. Yuna's also playing very, very well this game on that.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
His ultimate plus flicker combo, I haven't seen many people pull that off. It's usually just knockup plus flicker. We see that combo most often. And then for a Chow to be fast-handed enough, because you have the ult, and the ult animation is really short. It's much shorter than your knockup animation, and then use flicker right on top of it to change the direction of it, and you have to change it very accurately. And he done that twice, 100% accuracy so far. So in this particular game, so I really like this how Chow is able to perform in this game. I'm impressed. All right,
Definitely.
go ahead, Liz.
And I was saying how Chow was always at the right place at the right time to punish the enemies when they're overextending.
Yeah.
He always joins the team fight at the right time. I feel like Haya also ults after Ling used his ulti after Popo used his ulti.
Yeah.
The way that they manage their cooldowns is really well on the side of Team Sexi. They're playing, I think, their best.
Ling trying to steal this lord, not gonna happen. Remember, he doesn't have the ultimate, but the other ult's coming in. Ling have to be forced to use that ult. Trying to get himself away. Farsa looking to find as much damage as he can. The stun almost connected. This is the entire A77 on retreat. They want to make sure to stay alive to hold the last possible push from this monsters Team Sexi at this point.
Do you think is the problem that made it so one?
Oh, that Esmeralda jumping in though. Mid-high ground tower will no longer stand. Lord is still charging in. This Lord is sitting on full health right now. Export trying to do as much as he can, but he can only do so much. Lord is pushing the crystal itself, and everyone's hitting the crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Team Sexi takes game 1.
Good game. Damn. That base melted with that Lord. That happened so quick.
This is what we expect from a well-coordinated team, right? Everyone was hitting that with the Lord's help. It just disappeared. So Liz, like, if you have to give an MVP in this game, who would you give it to?
I actually give it to Shark. To be honest, on the side of Team Sexi, I've seen Shark always taking the enemies out and range and zoning the enemies out, and also he never died this entire game, and he did really well on giving vision and everything else. I think Shark, and also on the side of Team Sexi, I say the Cho did really well too.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think all of them did it really well. Shark support just never get that much highlights. I maybe, like, you're absolutely right. Like, I was more focused on Chao and Hayabusa this entire game. So, but yeah, Shark definitely deserved the highlights. But look how many BTK members there is.
Help. Yeah, it's basically half of BTK.
Too bad. Yeah. Don't worry, Zane. Even though Zane wasn't there, but he's here. You know.
Zane, have you given any advice to any of the teammates between these matches?
I know Cardi has. Cardi, before the game started, he was kind of like giving them a pep talk before this match. So I know he has, but I haven't, no. And maybe it helped, because they did really good that game.
Who do you think is the MVP on the side of Team Sexi?
Shark did do really good. Yeah, maybe Shark and Best Player. I feel like they both did quite well.
Shark really helped protect the Farsa. Farsa didn't die once from that lane, and Ling wasn't really able to engage, mostly because of Shark, I'd say, and also the Cho.
Nicolette's Farsa was a bit underwhelming, but you can't really blame her because they just had so much dive on A77, with the Ling always focusing her.
Yeah.
But Shark did a good job of keeping everyone alive with the Mathilda pass, where you could just go to her.
Yeah, so with that, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take a short break, but let me quickly send it over to our incredible host, Sky.
Am I on? Alright. Sheesh, guys. Oh my gosh. Team Sexi coming in with a bang, okay? They're absolutely dominating, crushing the competition, which I'm actually really surprised that's A77 is getting backed up like that. But if you guys want to continue to see this awesome action, you're going to have to come to Trovo.live, because this grand final tournament is actually being streamed exclusively on Trovo. And we'll also be doing 3 Star Wars skin giveaways on Trovo. So if you guys want to not miss out on this action, you got to like quickly click that link and remember to join us and meet us there. But for now, we're going to take a quick break. And yeah, we'll definitely be excited to see you guys back here.